Guru, Vah, 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 Guru, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We were on in the middle of the party, and we were on Akhri Likhan Bolan Ban. So, as we were discussing day before yesterday, that we wanted to know. Basically, Maharaj says, Asankh Nav, Asankh Thav. That was the start of the body. And where exactly there are countless locations where the Naam exists. And we talked about outside parallel universes, multiverses, where all the Naam exist. Now, Maharaj says, Akhri Likhan Bolan Baan. What does that mean? See, and we discussed about Vaheguru Naam Jahaz hai jo chade so utre par. There is a language difference. The language on this earth, as in the language in the physical world, and the language which is there where we have to communicate with the Vaheguru. That tun, right? But Maharaj says, Akhri likhan, bolan baan. Now, what is likhna? Likhna is to write. Bolana ki hunda, to speak. Maharaj says, Tan are those who write the Bani. Tan are those who speak Bani. Bolde hai jede, japde hai jede. When we do part. Why? Because this Bani, as we discussed, is not something normal. This is Gur Bani. Bani Guru. Guru hai Bani. Which Bani Amrit Sare. Bani kahe se Gurbani kahe sevak jan manai pratak guru nishtare. That is the power of this Gurbani. But we have to read it with love. Gaviye, or we have to sing also with love. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. And we write also with love. Because this is a Turki Bani. And not every body can do this. Only when the kirpa of Vaheguru Sache Pasha, the blessing of Vaheguru Sache Pasha is there, then only we can do this. That's what Maharaj is saying. Akhra sir sanjog vakhan. क्योंकि अखरां दे नाल ही साडा जिहड़ा वा we have to learn from the akhar. Which akhars? Gurbani's akhar. We have to read Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Then only we can. But only if we have a sanjog. What are the sanjog? Sanjog is the connection between us and Vaheguru. If it is determined, Vaheguru Ji has done the kirpa, that's a nishani. And nobody can even read Gurbani, Gurmukh Pyareo. This path is very different. You will see that people who are born in Punjabi culture, they will never ever read Guru Granth Sahib Ji from start till end. They will not do the seva. But then there are people who are non-Punjabis, not from this culture, right? They will do it because they had a sanjog or they have a sanjog. But the people who are born in Punjabi families or in Sikhi, they will not. क्योंकि जिहड़ी गुरबाणी दी खेड है ना वो different है. It is different. For example, when a child is in a school, she has to go through certain steps. Similar subjects all over the world. Let's say mathematics. They will have to learn the addition. They will have to learn the subtraction, right? Multiplication, division. Everybody in the world. You go in any culture. But the word of God, Vaheguru, you need a sanjog, a connection. So anybody who has started reading Gurbani, understanding about the Naam, that means the Kirpa has already started. You know, some people, sometimes we say, oh, nahi, nahi, mere te Kirpa nahi hundi. Do you do Japji Sahib? Do you sit for 5-10 minutes or something? You do Simran. That's a kirpa. Never ever feel guilty. Never even ever feel tendi kala. Just do the ardas benti, and more kirpa should happen. But kirpa has started already. Kirpa has started to the manmukh also when they breathe. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਵਾਸ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਬਟ because they don't have the blessing to understand the kirpa, they think it is normal, they think it is very easy, it is a normal process of breathing, but everything is sanjog. Waheguru ji is always with us, and that's why because of this sanjog this thing continues. जतनी देर तक संजोग नहीं होंगे उन्नी देर तक साडा महाराज नाल रिलेशनशिप नहीं बन सकता. The relationship which will go one step further. That's why Maharaj says, Jin e likhe tis sir nahi. For example, some people will read the Gurbani also. Right? ਉਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਵੀ ਪੜਨਗੇ ਬਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਕੀ ਹੈ. They will not find it out. Why? Because the sanjog with Vaheguru Ji has not become. There is a difference between a kirpa and a sanjog. Right now, the kirpa has happened, but the sanjog is very important. And how can we make sanjog? That's a question. Sanjog will happen when we will have a full faith in Gurbani, 100%. And we start doing the practical of Gurbani. Then the sanjog will happen. Then we will know where is Naam. Now we learned from this body that Naam is everywhere, different locations. But where in our body is the Naam? That will all depend on the sanjog. We can account for our mistakes, although it is difficult unless you are creating a lekha, which we have talked about multiple times, when we start doing accounting, right? But we cannot tell Vaheguru Sache Pasha why you have made sanjog with that person, why not me? We can't do accounting of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. We can't write the lekha of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. But he has written our lekha. He has assigned Chitragupt to assign to write our lekha, where we spend the time. Jin e likha tis sir nahi. ਉਹ ਤੇ ਸੰਜੋਗ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਿਖ ਰਿਹਾ but we cannot write his lekha, sorry, account. He is writing the account but we cannot, क्योंकि we have to recognize, see, this is something, whatever happens in this world, it's a teaching for us. For example, there were times when there was slavery. I mean, till today there is some sort of slavery which which exists, especially in America, when we are talking about the black slaves and all. That's why the civil rights movement started and all that stuff. But the president of America, Thomas Jefferson and all, who was like recognized as one of the wonderful president, but that he had slaves, and he kept one of lady as a slave, and then that lady had some kids with Thomas Jefferson, and he didn't even feed his own kids because he was a master. It depends on the master to free up the slave. Slaves don't have. But what can slaves do? Slaves can do ardas benti, a request. Human are different. Humans, even because obviously because of the racist nature, they will not free that they were not freed. But for Vaiguruji, everybody is same. Whosoever wants to come in his sharan, because he's already helping us, no matter what, no matter whether we agree with him or not, no matter what we do, we agree with him or not, no matter whether we do a practical or not, he will still give us food. He will still give us shelter. He will still give us breathe. But now what we do with that breathe, it is upon us. That's why a lot of people read Gurbani also, but they don't do practical. And what good it is. Maharaj has done so much kirpa. Maharaj has given us this word, the word of Vaiguru, the word of God, Turki Bani. Then why we are not agreeing with it? Because our mind is slave of 5 thieves. 5 thieves were given to the mind so that we can make them our slaves. We can tell them this is what is needed. But it became reverse. We became slaves of 5 thieves. But we should have become the slave of Vaiguru Sache Pasha. Because the moment we start getting the slave of 5 thieves and we started doing whatever 5 thieves wanted us, Kam, Krodh, Loh, Moh, Ahankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, fake pride, false pride, whatever they wanted us from whatever they wanted from us, जो भी वो चाहते सीगे ਆਪਾਂ करना शुरू करता। महाराज ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਏ, महाराज ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਛੱਡਤਾ। ਤਾਂ ਹੀ महाराज ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ ਇਹ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਿਸ ਸਿਰ ਨਾਹੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਲੇਖ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ, ਤਿਸ ਸਿਰ ਨਾਹੀ। You cannot write it. These rules and regulations, the whatever we read from Gurbani about the Char Padarat, this applies to us, not to Vaiguru. It doesn't. So, people sometimes question, why doesn't it apply to him? And these are the things which we have to come to agree that yes, we are under the contract, not Vaiguru Sache Pasha. Because Vaiguruji asked us before we came to this earth that, do you want to play this game? We agreed then. Now we have forgotten. And that's the whole thing. Realization, who you are, what you need to do, from where you came, where you want to go back. That's what Japji Sahib answers all the questions. We actually, no, we didn't do Bhavanakri, or did we? There is obviously the Shabad there. Dishtman akhar hai jeta, Nanak par Brahm nirlepa. That Naam, that Hukam, that accounting, it is only and only for us. Par Brahm is not under those uh, rules and regulations. So the Akhar which Vaiguru Sache Pasha has written, the words which in the Gurbani, he's not under those rules. Whatever he will do that will, or he will make utpat parlo shabde hove, shabde hi fir utpat hoye. If he wants, he can destroy this world in a second. That doesn't mean he will be destroyed. We will be destroyed. We will perish. And that's why again and again Gurbani pushes us to think that how come, what is the value of this life, why we are putting so much time and behind money and all, because we do chinta. Maharaj kehte hai, chinta nahi karni, don't worry, give all your chinta to me, nanak chinta mat karo, chinta tiski hai, odi hai chinta, give all that chinta, all that dukh, all those worries, all that pain to him. He's a different kind of a master, not like Thomas Jefferson. He is gonna give us everything without asking. But we need to surrender, because slaves should surrender. The problem is we don't surrender. We say we know better than you. We know how to operate our life. ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਹਾਂ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ. No. ਜਿਵ ਫਰਮਾਏ ਤਿਵ ਤਿਵ ਪਾਏ. ਹੋਣਾ ਉਹੀ ਹੈ. Only that thing will happen what he wants. Things will not go what we want. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਕਮ ਚ ਆਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ. What is ਹੁਕਮ? Naam. If we will start connecting our mind with the Naam, will come in his hukum. Then acceptance will be there. फिर चीख चढ़ा रोना नहीं. You'll be neutral. Somebody dies, you are neutral. Somebody's born, you are neutral. Sahaj. That's what the definition of Sahaj is. That you are not at the extreme polars. And Maharaj now tells us the process. How to become in the middle. That's why when people with the extreme ideas of Sikhi, uh, to kill someone or, on the name of Sikhi and all, it totally shatters down in Gurbani. That's not Sikhi. In the name of religion, somebody is killing somebody. No, cannot do that. Why? Because we are not at the extreme polars. We are not right wings or left wings. It's a middle path. Sikhi is a middle path. Being in Sahaj is balanced out, balanced personality, not different personalities in front of different people. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, ਕਿੰਨੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਚੇਂਜ ਆਇਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ. This is the way to determine. This is the way. See how we behave in front of our parents, in front of our kids, in front of outsiders, in front of Sangat. If we have a different personality in a Sangat, different personality in front of, that means the work has to be done. और महाराज कहते की किवें करना है, महाराज के समझाते कहते जेता कीता तेता नाओ, सारा कुछ नाम दे थ्रू आया. Everything, whole world has been created. But how can we understand that? Now, some people have different definitions, and there is a reason for that also, because till the time we will not understand the power of Naam, till the time we will not jap Naam, till the time we will not connect with the Naam, we will be always in confusion. That's why Maharaj ne bada clearly कहता, कहते तू जिथे मर्जी चले जा, even if you don't believe in Naam, Naam is everywhere. Win Naam hai, nahi ko tha. ਹੁਣ अगर जिनी देर तक आप पढ़ी जावांगे जेता कीता तेता नावे नावे नाही को था, what happened here? I just read it and my mind is not there. The moment my mind will start listening to the Gurbani, life will start changing. फिर की होएगा? महाराज कहते everywhere there is, inside is Naam, outside is Naam. I go to the party, there is a Naam. I go to the Gurdwara, there is a Naam. I go to any place, there is a Naam. But is my mind connected with that Naam? That's the question. Because that is the only place where the Naam is not there. Our mind. Man de vich sada naam nahi. Naam nahi vasna. ਜਦੋਂ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਸ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗੀ. ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ what can I say more than this? ਕੁਦਰਤ ਕਵਨ ਕਹਾ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਵਾਰਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਵਾ, ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਜੋ ਤੁਧ ਭਾਵੈ ਸਾਈ ਭਲੀਕਾਰ, ਤੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਸਲਾਮਤ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ. It's very difficult. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying that I am not able to, I cannot talk more about that. But what can we do? We can accept his hukum. Jo tud pavai sai parikar, tu sada salamat nirankar. You are gonna be there भावें दुनिया खत्म हो जाए, भावें दुनिया दोबारा स्टार्ट हो, you were there in all the jugs, you are gonna be there forever. नानक होसी भी सच. And when we will start accepting it, and when we will determine, and when we will have a determination in our mind that most important thing in the life is Naam, and I have to connect with Naam while cooking, while eating, while doing work, just connect with Naam, Naam, Naam. And then we will understand. We will start understanding every aspect, and we will start accepting also all the hukam. Will not go so sad when somebody dies, will not go so happy when somebody is born, right? Because everything is in his hukam. Tomorrow I might not be there, right? We all of us, one day we have to, our body will perish. But how does that matter? If you have understood, or if you have started going out of your body by connecting with Naam, ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਫਰਕ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. There's no problem. Then the physical death will also come. It will be the same for you, because you have already learned how to leave this body. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਿਖਾਤਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਤ ਤੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਸਹਿਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ, stop your thoughts, and you'll be out of your physical body. But don't just go out, connect with the Naam. Because the moment we will go out and we don't connect with the Naam, then that will become a Riddhi Siddhi. Then you will get so much excited about it. Or let me take a thought. Let me go to because when you come out of the body, and then whichever thought you take, you will be there. Your mind will travel more than the speed of light. But then that becomes a Riddhi Siddhi. That's why, there are a lot of people will have, the other ways of leaving their body, out of body experience, not through Guru Mantra. But our job is to connect with the voice of Vaheguru through the Tur. Apne aap hi ho jana. Whenever you will go out through Guru Mantra, you will hear the Shabad. Now you know where to look for that Shabad, right? Look for that Naam. And then when you leave your body through Naam, it's totally different. It's totally different. But yaad rakho, jo tud pavai sai palikar. Start accepting. Explain your mind. Whatever good, bad happens, we have to accept it. ठीक है जी. ਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਣਾ? How to? ਜੋ ਤੁਧ ਭਾਵੈ ਸਾਈ ਪਲਿਕਾਰ, ਤੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਸਲਾਮਤ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ. We'll discuss the next body tomorrow. But ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸਮਝਾਣਾ? By connecting with Akhri Naam first. Vah Guru. Listen to Vah. Listen to Guru. Chant Vah. Chant Guru. आओ जी ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹ Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Vah
Guru, Va, 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 Guru, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 Guru, Va, 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 Guru Vaheguru 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 अंतर्गत हो जाओ जी. Mind should chant and mind should listen. Vaheguru 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 Vah. Now bring your dhyan on the front of your forehead and stop chanting there. Just sit there. ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਸਣ ਲਾਉਣਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਣਦਾ. Listen ਸ਼ਬਦ from there. ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਹੈ. And then if we get furna, we stop our breath. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਢਿੱਲਾ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ. Totally relax your body. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ. ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ.